wear a mean dark pair of shades. And you can't see my eyes unless my head is bent. You dig?
Oh, you hear the music and you know what's going on. That's my boy in the background, and
yes.
We are
tearing it up, man. What's going on, Mr. Dream? How you doing out there, Playboy?
Oh, man, I'm doing incredible. You guys know how we're doing. We had an incredible day yesterday as I showed my tail, did my thing, and now we are balling.
Yes. Looking forward to it, man. Unbelievable night, kid. Unbelievable night. What did you, the Grizzlies? Kid, I started watching, I looked on my phone, they were up 13. And then all of a sudden, it was a tie game when I started watching the game. Dude, what the hell happened there?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now, guys. The Portland Trailblazer coach, but if I was a Trailblazers coach, there'd be a game 7 in Portland. Because if you ask me, Portland honestly should have won that game. We got very, very lucky in the Memphis game. Sometimes luck is on our side, so we'll take it, because there's times when we should have won that we lost. But I got to be honest with you, Portland, you know, for two of their guys who were on fire from 3-point, and this is what happens sometimes. They had two guys that are on fire, Lillard and I think it was McCullough. And McCullough was really on fire, or McCullum. I'm not sure what his name was, but he was awesome yesterday. That what their only problem was, once they got hot, they thought that they could hit threes from like anywhere. And luckily enough, towards the end of that game, those guys took some seriously bad shots. I mean, they were like in my backyard shooting threes.
Did you see that? It was like almost half court stuff they were shooting.
They honestly, between the two of them, had to take 4 of those apiece. I mean, just awful shots at the worst time. And thank God they did, because honestly, Memphis towards the end of that game, you know, really everything was, they're true. You know, I think Memphis was able to play with smoke and mirrors for the majority of the game, even though Portland knew that Memphis's guard play was weak. Memphis really had not a lot of offensive answers. And I told you this was my issue with Memphis during the season, that they had nothing outside of Conley, and it proved yesterday. They kept throwing the ball into Zach Randolph. Zach kept like missing. He was like right near the rim, but still kept missing for some reason. And Portland just did not capitalize, and I think it was a poor coaching job on their part, because, you know, I really think Portland could have coached themselves into a win. There was a couple things they had to do. You know, I mean, the Grizzlies were being very specific in what they were trying to do, and Portland could have counteracted it. But thank God they didn't, as we got the win.
My man Gasol did pretty well yesterday.
Gasol wasn't bad, but you know what? They kicked out to him a lot near the foul line.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be his spot. You got to make that shot. And, you know, he missed several of those. You know what was clutch for us down the line? Thank God Memphis can shoot foul shots.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, they were money from the you know, with the free throws, dude. Definitely.
Right. Because if they couldn't make free throws, we definitely would have lost that game. You know, Portland was coming down and they were draining threes at the end of the game. And I was like, Jesus. But we were good there. In retrospect, I was saying to myself, I should have went Atlanta Hawks. I didn't know Conley was so bad. And I knew the Hawks. I told you guys, I knew the Hawks were gonna murder Brooklyn yesterday. I said that the Hawks would beat Brooklyn. I knew that was gonna happen. So that worked out like planned. I also was all over the hockey. I had a very, very good feeling that Tampa Bay was going to close that out. So yesterday, man, I hit for all the stuff that I have lost, you guys, and you guys know I bombed on, you know, with those couple. But if you look at it, I just murdered it right now. I mean, if you're looking at it from a financial standpoint, it was just murdered right now. You know, because some guys are going to talk about, well, Dream, you did lose on, I think, Monday with the Bulls, like the Bulls lost. Every loss the next day has been the counter to that. So that's how we play. And then yesterday was like the payoff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Counter out. And even though I was ahead because I get the whiz big, but yesterday was a huge payoff as 2 of the series plays that we're in came through. We had the Rangers series and the Lightning series that came through, and a couple other things came through. I hit parlays, and I even hit the baseball thanks to you, my boy.
Oh, the Dodgers, kid. The Dodgers came in. That game was a laugher right out the gate, bro.
It was pretty funny. I had to stay up with the nation, and, as I was already up for the basketball game, so we stayed up a little later to see the outcome of the Dodger game, and it all worked out. And great call by you. I liked it too when you said it on the show. I was like, this guy's gonna make me play baseball.
Thank you.
But good call by you, and your baseball is. I gotta tell you, my hat's off to your baseball, and to you guys out there who don't like the juice, and your clients don't like the juice. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, it wasn't all peaches and ice cream. I mean, I did hit the I didn't play it, but I plugged it, the no score first inning with the Phillies.
Okay.
That was money.
All
and
right.
then the only thing I missed, and I'm really upset at myself, guys, because I wish I told you to bought it up to 10. The Arizona Colorado under went over by a run. So, you know what? I fell on that. That was a lighter play, but hey, you know what? I gotta own up to the losses just as much as the wins. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. We here at SBTV are not at all shy of our losses as we lose, and we always tell you guys that we lose. And sometimes I'm even more into my losses than my wins. But we definitely want to recognize our losses and never try to act like we don't lose a whole lot though.
It's called winning, son.
I should say we don't consistently lose. That is one thing that I will say about us. And it's because, and I believe it because of our concerted effort, me, you, Dr. Dizzle, and the rest of the nation providing their information. If we lose one day, we sure manage to come back and find winners very, very soon after.
Absolutely. So, as you guys know, if you're tuning in if you're tuning in for the first time this week, we are not doing the scores anymore.
Scores are a wrap.
The scores are a wrap.
All you guys know the scores, and we did the scores in the past, guys, to make this a little bit more like a mainstream show. For those of you that maybe went to bed last night late, didn't know what happened with the Dodger game, but we figured, hey, if you're up this morning listening to us, you probably know the outcome of the scores. I've gotten tons of comments about. I'm glad you guys left the scores alone, so they are left alone.
Well, you know what it is? I think a lot of you guys listen to this show recorded versus live. I would say that, on any podcast, I believe that the way it works is, you get about, I would say, anywhere from 15 to 25% of your listeners are on live. And then the rest of them, trickle in throughout the day. So, you know what? At that point, they're probably like, all right, 5, 6 o'clock at night trying to get the, they're probably fast forwarding through the scores to get through the other stuff.
To the stuff. So we're going to eliminate that from the show and get right to the nuts and bolts of it as we have my man AZ Wildcat 83 coming on today with some horse information for you guys. So let's get into it.
Did you hear from him?
I have not, but
okay.
I mean, I'm assuming that he's gonna hit us up.
I remember one time he overslept, so whatever. Well, he's gonna get on before the Derby. That's all that matters. But Dream, Dream,
Yes,
big announcement for tomorrow.
Okay.
We got John Avello.
That's
from the Wynn Casino, the sports book operator and director, basically the big dog over at the Wynn Sportsbook. Going to be we're doing an interview with him. He's going to interview with the biggest show in the world today. We're going to pre-record it and play it on the show tomorrow. So if you guys got any questions for my man, we're going to talk. We're going to discuss some line movements. We're going to discuss the fight, the Kentucky Derby, a lot of stuff that you always want to talk to sportsbook directors about, man. So I'm very excited to get this gentleman on. I talked to him yesterday. He's a really good dude, and can't wait, bro.
Definitely. I can't wait to talk to him as well. As I had a couple questions, and I had some serious I had an idea actually for Vegas. I should probably be calling somebody down in Vegas and meeting with them, somebody in operations, because I had an idea that I didn't get why it wasn't being utilized in Vegas. And I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of Hatter style of a cliffhanger. If you tune into tomorrow's show, you'll get a wind of this idea that I had came up with that I was actually puzzled as to why they don't do out there. But it could be. There could be some legal aspects around it, so we will find out when we talk to my man today.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So let's get right into it, dude. So what do we have? We have NBAs tonight. Let's take a look.
Player?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm looking at it, guys. I got to the office a little bit late today, so this is my first look at the lines. So we got a couple games on the ticket as far as the NBA is concerned. We got the LA Clips at the San Antonio Spurs. And the Spurs are minus 5.5, pretty much all across the board, with an under-over of 205.5 to 206. Son, are the Clips over?
It's do or die for the Clips, guys. Your backs are against the wall. Probably the worst animal to ever be do or die against with your backs against the wall would be the San Antonio Spurs at home. My man Pop, San Antonio already knows that they're capable of beating the Clippers. They play smarter basketball than the Clippers, unfortunately. And with the little extra help from the refs, which they shouldn't have tonight, though, this is a bad spot for the Clippers. I gotta honestly say to you, I just don't, unless the Clippers can get a big push from their bench, meaning they're going to need like Big Baby to come in and really positively give some offense and some defense. They're going to need Austin Rivers not to take stupid shots and put the ball in the hoop. They're going to need my man, they're definitely going to need Chris Paul to get 25 plus points. They're going to also need DeAndre Jordan to get on Tim Duncan's stick, block a couple of his shots, not let Duncan's stick go out. I mean, they seriously need everybody. They need Blake and Chris Paul to say, we're going to carry this load. We are going to will our way through this game, but we need a little help from you guys. And then they need the help, and then they also need the refs. So basically what I'm saying, they need everything to align dead right for them, and that's probably not going to happen. So unfortunately, guys, I think the bridge is over for the Clippers.
And you need the Spurs to play a bad game.
No, I don't think you need the Spurs to play a bad game, but you don't need Tim Duncan getting 25 or more points.
and Ginobili flopping every 2 minutes and offensive fouls.
He's falling, like I said, he's falling down right now somewhere. So he probably just fell on his stairs as we speak when I said that the Clippers could beat them. But no, guys, I am not gonna play this game. I'm gonna try so hard this time. Last time I said that I played it anyway. I am not gonna play this game. For some reason, I just want the Clippers to win. I want the Clippers to win this series. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm tired of seeing the Spurs. But you guys know I like the Spurs for most of the season. But for some reason, I just like the Clippers in this. I wanted the Clippers to get out of this first round. Something about that Clipper team I like. I don't know. Maybe it's the whole controversy they had last year. And, I like Doc Rivers as a coach. I just like the Clippers. I don't know why. I like them.
All right.
But I just don't see it happening today.
All right. I got you. I mean, I do have the Spurs to do it. It's a money line parlay with them in a series to close it out. I thought that the Clips would be like a plus 600 on the series play, but it's only plus 425. So I got to make a decision if I want to hedge that or not. I may just watch a little bit and see what happens with this game.
I think that's the way to do it. I think you should know in that game pretty much right out of the gate. You'll be able to know if the Clippers are going to do something or not just by their start. Griffin and Paul, whatever they got, the eye of the tiger or whatever you guys want to call it. You should know immediately with them. But I would warn you guys, taking the Clippers in this spot. I'm not real positive with that.
It's tough. Big ups to my man Scott Weaver. I've got money line 81032. I got my man Benjamin Rowe. Thank you very much for sending us a donation. We appreciate it. Got money line Hunter. Let's see. Yeah, guys, we've had a lot of people out there, man. It's a decent amount of people that have sent us a few dollars here and there on our YouTube channel. We appreciate that, guys, because
we definitely appreciate that.
The cost of the show, man, it's not We're doing it free, so every little bit helps. JC, SBTV Nation, he hooked us up, man. We appreciate you.
That's my boy, J.
Direct Sports Solutions, he hooked us up. Thank you. Total Sports Edge is out there. Let's see. Phillies Picks, Mr. Solutions, like you said. Tony Enab, Jim Rohn is a douche. Rick Lopez, what's up, buddy? I know he's getting amped for the horses.
He's amped for horses and for the fight as Rick is taking Pac-Man, and I'm telling him not to do it. Don't waste the money, player.
He's jumping on the dog train, huh?
Don't waste the money, play. No, actually, Rick, he's not a dog guy. I mean, he's not solely a dog guy, but he likes Pac-Man. He says he likes what he sees. He says Pac-Man's speed is dead right, and I told him whatever speed Pac-Man's going at, Mayweather's 50 miles faster.
They're all fast when they're hitting the bag.
No doubt.
Got my man R.
Like
Lop out there.
Blood sport, brick don't hit back.
Yeah, right. 714 cousin. Let's see who else. Tip Talker's been tearing it up. My man Jason Zellner is in Las Vegas right now. Snoopy Betts, Nicholas J. Let's see, Jay Rich the Mayor. Good morning, guys. And I want to send a special shout out to my man. I always listen to his show. My man crushed the bookie that's on, 840-something nights now in a row.
That's my boy doing it dolo, going hard every night. Got it going crazy. The music sounds awesome over there. And he's absolutely hilarious. He should think about maybe doing comedy in his spare time because his work is very, very funny.
That's my boy, man. I love him to death.
Doubt.
And you know what? He's got a lot of people coming at him and stuff like that. And you know what? You guys all need to fall back and just recognize that someone's doing it for free 840 some odd nights. So you know what? That's my man Crush the Bookie. He's on every single night, man. 1 o'clock in the morning, guys, Eastern. Give him a listen.
You bigger than that. Don't even bother with him no more. You know what? That's the attitude I took now. Listen, we're bigger than that. I mean, and it shows.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It shows, okay? When they dedicate their shows to you, you know you bigger than that.
Absolutely, man. I gotta love that guy to death. All right, so the next one we got on a ticket. Let me just switch this up real quick. Get a little LL going. All right, so let's see. NBAs. We got the Chicago Bulls coming into the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Chicago Bulls are anywhere from -3 to -4 with an under-over of 187 to 188. I can already forecast this, guys, as a nasty game to watch. You're going to – I mean, dude, this is like the best to the worst. You got the Clips and Spurs, which has been an awesome series. And then you're watching probably one of the worst series in the Bulls and Bucks. You know what I mean?
Dude, you guys are going to hate this.
I'm
going to completely try not to play this with my money. I honestly think that the Bulls are going to run the Bucks out the building today. I honestly think that's going to happen. I know I sound absolutely insane. I honestly think the Bulls are going to run the Bucks out of the building. I really, really do. I am trying so hard not to bet this game because you shouldn't bet it. Honestly, this is one you should sit back, you should watch, because if the Bulls come home, the Bulls will beat the Bucks in Game 7. It's just set up for that. And that's how we have to do this. We got to pick our spots and not force stuff. And it's going to be so hard for me not to beat this game. But I swear the Bulls are going to kill the Bucks tonight. I just swear it.
I hate saying this, but I tend to agree with you.
Yep.
I'm not betting it though, dude.
I know. I'm gonna try not to. I know I don't have the fortitude to not bet this game because I just love the Bulls. I know I don't have the control to not bet this game. I'm admitting to you guys. I'll admit to you my addiction because I am addicted. I just wish I could get it because I do not have the fortitude for it. But I swear to you, the Bulls are gonna beat this Buck team, and I know it.
Curb your addiction, player.
I know. I'm gonna try.
I don't know, man. You know what? Like I said, I mean, when they play in Milwaukee, it's there's more Bulls fans in the stands than there are Bucks fans. That's what bothers me about this. You know what I mean?
And you know what bothers me too about it is when you think about the Bulls' regular season, though. This series is very indicative of how they played their regular season. Games that they should have just blown out, they played around with, and had tight games. So that's another reason why you just should not bet this game. But I'm telling you, the Bulls are going to beat the Bucks today. I'll be on tomorrow going, I told you guys.
I'm telling you, they're the Louisville of the NBA, dude. just do it nasty and ugly, and then all of a sudden in the playoffs, they're going to take my boys 6 games. You watch.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Nope. You're out of your mind.
All right.
Out of your mind.
All right, guys. So let's just keep it moving from there. But
no doubt.
I'm gonna just real quick, guys, and I'm gonna actually after the show is done, I'm gonna hit up my boy Sugar Shane Redinius, and I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna try to get him on Dream. Because I want to pick his brain about moving forward what he feels that, because he's involved with Don Best, who they work on making lines.
Yep.
And I want to pick his brain on what the odds would be going forward in the potential series matchups as we move forward in the NBA playoffs. His NBA is stellar anyway.
Yep.
So I want to talk to him because, guys, I think there's some really good future spots that you could still jump on. As far as the Wizards in Atlanta are concerned with my boy. We'll talk about it. I'm going to pick his brain a little bit, another little cliffhanger, but I think that we've got some serious, almost guaranteed money coming up. So we got to kind of look at this, and we'll break it down. I'm going to talk to him later on today about that. So, all right, so that does it for the NBA. So I'm not betting any of this. I'm going to kind of wait on my San Antonio series future money to come in. Hopefully they do it. I know you're cheering for the Clippers, but I'm not. And the Milwaukee Bucks, I do have in a future, so I'm going to be cheering for them, even though I do not think they win tonight. But if they do, then I got Game 7. So then maybe we could hammer the Bulls on that. I don't know yet. So, all right. So as far as the NHL is concerned, do we got a new series starting, dude?
Yes, we do. And that's where my attention is going to be today, as we're starting off with the Rangers, Capitals, and the Ducks and the Flames.
Ducks and the Flames. I have Wild and Blackhawks as well.
Today?
Yeah.
Wild and Blackhawks is Friday, brother. Along with Lightning and Canadians.
All right, I don't know. For some reason, it's showing me today, but that's on my board, and I'm sorry about the. All right, you handle the ice. All right. So we got the. Let's start with the Rangers, kids. So we got Washington coming into the New York Rangers. Rangers minus 169 with an under/over of 5.
Rangers, guys, are my team to win the Stanley Cup this year. I like the Rangers. The best, second best would probably be the Blackhawks, but I think the Rangers are the best team. I think they're going to win the Stanley Cup this year. That being said, the only team that I maybe would watch out for a little bit, I think on the other side you're going to get this Duck team. I think this Duck team is going to make it, as they are very focused. As I told you, they imploded last year. So we're going to open up. Obviously, I like the Rangers in this series. Do you have a series prize, player?
Not yet. If you could pull it up on your side, I'd appreciate it.
Pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah, yep, I'm doing like my phone. I'm doing the computer. Yep. I'm doing the music. I'm doing a whole package over here. So
let me grab you guys a series price in this game. As we are gonna definitely take the Rangers. I like taking the Rangers. Hold on. I'll give you the parlay.
Sure, man.
We're gonna definitely parlay this.
Dude, I don't know why. I'm surprised that you sleep on this Wild team. I think this Wild team is dope.
Well, it wasn't that I sleep on them. It's that they played the Blues, and the Blues were pretty good as well, so I wasn't sure. All right, the Rangers for this series are minus 185.
Ouch.
All right, so I like to take the Rangers minus the 185, and I want to parlay them with the Ducks, who are minus 240. And I don't have the other series up. Hold on one second. Let me just see who that is again and see if I want to add something to this. Canadians and Lightning. Yeah, you know what? I will just play right now. I would like the Rangers and the Ducks for the series parlay. Let's see what $50 gives you.
Probably pays over even money.
Yeah, I would think so. That's why I'm
probably like 60.
Yeah, it pays 59-12. Okay,
wow,
so
that was close.
You take the Ducks and the Rangers in a series play. I think you could add one more team if you like. Personally, I like to just keep these, two-teamers, do two teams here, two teams there. We're going to have a couple in the NBA come to fruition next round as well. Or you know what? I didn't check. Did you check the NBA prices? Let me see the NBA prices as well. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys.
Do they have the Grizzlies and?
I'm looking up right now. Yep. Let's see.
Because I know you're thinking the Grizzlies are going to get a smoke showed by the Warriors.
I do. It's not there. Let me look one more spot.
It's probably not out yet, dude.
You guys might want to take the series parlay and leave one spot open, as you can put the NBA. You can put one of the NBA series in.
I don't know why you would. Just leave it at 2, man. You're getting plus money on 2 teams.
Well, because sometimes that's not enough money for some of our folks.
Anybody that says we haven't been giving out enough money, kick rocks.
Well, you know what I mean? I want to make guys optimal money. I know we got players that play all different ways and all different styles, and I like to try to cater to some of the guys, some of the guys who swear that all we do is swallow heavy juice and all we do is money line and there's no money in that and there's no future and in the long run you won't win. I am showing you why in the long run you can win if you play smart, and that's just probably in general with sports gambling. There is no real way, no real formula to winning other than being smart. But I don't have anything for the hoop for the next series. So you guys, I do like the 2-team series parlay for that. Now, being said, we can get into some games. We can get into the games tonight. I like the Rangers right out of the gate. Obviously, they're home. They've been off and rested. The Capitals, played, to the wire. Game 7 with the Islanders coming in tonight. A little bit banged up, I'm sure. So the Rangers are fresh. So I think fresh skates versus a little, banged up skates definitely wins at hockey. So I am on the Rangers tonight as well. As far as the Ducks-Flames game, I think I want to see tonight's game out of the Ducks first, before I go and I get all over this game. I did say I like the Ducks to win this series, but the Flames, man, the Flames are really pesky last series. But I also think Vancouver just wasn't good at all. Not a good matchup for them. But let's watch the Ducks tonight in the Flame game. I got a small lean, as I do like. What do you got for over/under number on the Flames game?
I want to say it was 5.
It's 5.5. I see 5.5 here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's watch it. I'm not gonna give you the lean on this because I'm not sure. But I like the Rangers tonight. And if you want to take the Rangers, if it's too much minus, if you want to take the Rangers and leave it open, and you can close it out tomorrow, we'll have some stuff on the horizon for tomorrow's hockey, as the other series are coming around tomorrow. You'll have Blackhawks Wild and you'll have Canadiens Lightning. And I would kind of lean towards both of those are very interesting series. So I don't know. I actually think you need to just take the Rangers tonight.
I got minus 169 on my board with the Rangers.
Yeah, I think the Rangers
That's
tonight
not
is
horrible.
dope if you're gonna play. Hey, and guys, by the way, don't feel forced to play tonight, as we just clutched it last night.
Yeah,
so,
right.
So we can take the night off and chill and relax.
Call and get that payout. Go and do all that. Go through all the channels that it takes to get the payout. Let's see.
I know.
All right. Let's just keep it moving from there. Let's go over to. I know you hate this, but let's. What do you like better? You rather watch the Bulls or a baseball game tonight?
I'd rather watch, I don't know,
paint dry,
the Flash series, which I, by the way, happen to love. I don't know if you guys are watching that series. Man, CW did a great job with that, and I'm not plugging them because I want a reality show, but they did an awesome job with that Flash. I absolutely love the series. Me and my kids watch it; they love it. But I'm probably more into it than they am because I'm a big kid, and I am probably going to see the Avengers tonight.
Oh my God!
I am a big kid, and I love the superhero flicks. I go every year. I go to night of the thing, and no, I'm not in a cape and a mask.
Dude, you bring in those like those big costumes and stuff like that at like midnight.
Yeah. I love that. The night. I don't know if they do it in your area, but in our area, the night the movie launches, comes out Friday. So the Thursday night at 12, they usually have like the first showing of it. And this was true with, all the Batman movies and, most of the superhero movies. And when you go that night, like, it's like Halloween almost. People are there in costumes, and it's just crazy. It's electric. People clap, scream out during the movie. To me, it's just one of the funnest times to watch the movie, and I will be there in all my splendor, enjoying tonight's movie as well.
The dream is a closet comic book fan, where I'm a closet wrestling fan. So I can't. We're not. It's not so much closet because it's out there now. But
no
you know
doubt.
what I'm saying. But that's what we do, man. That's our little.
And I'm a movie buff. I'm a huge movie buff. I'm big into movies. I love movies. I'm big into the whole thing. And man, you guys who are also into this, we grew up as kids wishing a lot of the stuff that's happening now. I am so excited about, as kids, I envisioned a lot of this stuff. Well, not envisioned, wish that it could be. And now you're seeing it coming to fruition as an adult, and it just excites me. I mean, even like my kids' toys and the Xbox, the whole Xbox Live and all that stuff. Me and a couple of buddies of mine sat and thought about that like years before Xbox launched. We were like, wouldn't it be dope if you could sit at your house and I could be at my house and we could play Madden against each other? Because back then we used to all get together like one day a week, like you play poker. We all get together one day a week and play Madden. I was like, oh, this would be so dope. And then here it comes.
Yes.
So I should write down my stuff sometimes.
Yeah, right, dude. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's shoot over to the Diamond, kid, because I think I got. I'm taking a look at this. There's only 8 games today.
That's good. AZ has hit me up. He said he needed 10 minutes, so that was like 10 minutes ago. So I don't know where we're at, but go ahead. We'll get.
All right, we only got
Diamond.
8 games, so let's go through the Diamond real quick, and then we'll have him call in, and what we'll do is we'll break down the biggest race with him, or the biggest 2. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that's probably the move with him. So
okay.
Let's see. So we got the Philadelphia Phillies coming into the St. Lucia Cardinals. Phillies got David Buchanan on the mound. St. Louis has Tim Cooney pitching. I'm sorry, Cooney. St. Louis is minus 190 juice. Damn. I see why. I totally see why. I mean, Philly wants to score 2.73 runs a game, where St. Lucia is 4.15, and St. Louis is superior in every single category known on my book over here, man. So what you got there, brother?
I am pulling it up as we speak. I'm running a tad bit slow. Hold on 1 second. I should have it in 2 minutes.
I got it. Buchanan is 0-4 with a 7.52 ERA. Wow, what a nasty year he's having. Tim Cooney is getting his first start. He's got no data available on him. Philly is 5-12 straight up in the last 17 games. St. Lucia is 11-3 straight up in the last 14. Guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the rest of the games. I may come back to this one. This is a 1:45 start, so we'll keep it moving from there. So we got the LA Angels coming into the Oakland A's. LA's got Richards on the mound. Oakland has Chavez pitching for them. Oakland minus 115 with an under-over of 7. I could tell you right now, guys, that this series is up and down. I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of this series. I really can't. I have no opinion on this game whatsoever. Richards is 1-1 with a 3.75 ERA, and Chavez is
0-1 with the 0.71 ERA. The Athletics are 9-13 all around and 4-8 at home. The Angels are 10-11 with a 6-5 away. This is a 3:35 start, guys. Also, the Phillies Cardinals is a 1:45 Eastern Standard Time start. So these are early games. So I know you guys are going to be involved with them, as I know the addiction. But
addicted to winning.
Yeah, I think Hatter is telling you guys you should probably be a little bit careful with these. I would like to see my man Chavez though get his first win today, as you know he is 0-1, but with a 0.71 start, that means he did his thing, just got no run support. So you might want to, I don't know, give Oakland a little shot. I don't know, just go easy. We won a lot of money yesterday. I know I did. I hope you guys did too. So do not give it all back. And that's another thing you guys got to understand. The other secret to this too is, because we know losses are inevitable. You got to go easy when you feel a loss coming or when you're on your run, because obviously if you lose less than you win, then you can stand a couple more losses.
Yes. Total Sports Edge is telling me that it's another rookie going for Philly, so he's thinking that the Cards might be the play. So.
Yeah, big up for Total Sports Edge yesterday as he hit the Brewers game yesterday, which was, that's sensational. I hats off to him. I don't know how you take the Brewers, but hats off to you and nice job.
Yes. That's what I said. Remember you were saying fade them? I said, that's when they'll start winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you gotta fall back from that.
I'd be right on fading them today, though, if they're playing.
No, they're playing tomorrow. They got to go into Chicago and go against Leicester tomorrow. All right, so the next one I got on the ticket, Toronto at Cleveland. Toronto's got Daniel Norris on the mound. Cleveland's got House on the mound. Toronto is minus 120 with an under-over of 8. What you got there, brother?
Norris is 1-1 with a 4.43 ERA. The Blue Jays are 10-12 all around, 5-7 away record, and the Indians are 7-13 all around with a 2-6 home record. TJ House is on the mound for them. He is 0-3 with a 12.60 ERA. This is also another ugly game, so I would just keep it moving.
Yeah, definitely. You like this track in the background? It's dope, right?
I do.
It's the old Foxy Brown kid.
Oh yeah.
All right. So the next one we got on the ticket, guys, we got the Washington Nasties. All of a sudden came to life. Want to score 13 runs a pop here. Going into the Mets. Strasburg is on the mound for Washington. The Mets have DeGrom on the mound coming off of getting blown up by the Stanks. It's pretty much even money all across the board with an under-over of 7.
Strasburg is 1-2 with a 4.88 ERA. The Nationals 9-13, 4-8 away. You know I hate them because they played me for a nickel. The Mets are 15-7, 10-0 at home, and dope at home, and don't bet against the Mets at home. Especially don't take the Nationals. I don't care if they win. DeGrom is 2-2 with a 2.96 ERA. And guys, you know what I like in this game, and I hate to say it, no score first inning.
Yeah. Yeah, that
like
could.
no
That
score
could.
first
Well, I don't know if I agree with you on that.
Okay.
Both teams are averaging now because the Nasties wanted to score 13 runs the last 2 games.
So it blew up their numbers.
Their numbers are 4.32 runs a game, where the Mets are the same. But we did somebody I forgot. I want to say it was Dizzle. I'm pretty sure it was him. When a team's he did some research, and I'm pretty sure it was Dan. But when these teams exhaust their bats like one or two nights in a row, they usually come out flat.
Well,
I
said that. We were keeping track of that last year, but it had to be like over. I was doing like over 10 runs, I think it was.
Well,
it was 10 or more runs.
13
the next
2 days in a row.
Back. Yeah, you might want to. I like the no score first inning in this game.
All right.
Not playing it though. I'm just giving you guys a recommendation.
I like the Mets here.
Yeah, I like the Mets too. They're home, and it's the Nationals. I like the Mets there too.
I kind of want to go to the game. I don't
Really?
know. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Hit me up.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta kind of just. The problem is with that is, you gotta kind of block out your whole day to go up there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe something.
It's 7:00 start, dude. We'll freaking take off at 5. Who cares if we get there an inning or two into it? You know what I mean?
You want to go?
Yeah, I'm kind of down. Hit me
up. All right. I'm definitely down with that, dude. I think that would be good. We can get on the train. We could talk a little bit, do some business, and then get in there and laugh with the Mets.
All right.
I'll hit you up later on about that. All right. That might be something really cool to do tonight, man. I'm feeling DeGrom. I really am. I think the Mets get the job done here.
Now you know we're going to bet on the Mets. you already know we're betting the Mets.
Well, listen. Guys, these are my leans. I have some more games here that we need to discuss, and then we'll come back and see which one we like the best. I don't have to play 5 games. You know what I'm saying? I've got, right now I'm looking at St. Lucia, and I'm looking at the New York Mets right now. But I'll come back to them. Next one we got on the ticket, we got Cincinnati Reds at the Atlanta Braves. Cincinnati has Mike Leake on the mound. Atlanta's got Shelby Miller pitching. Atlanta minus 115 with an under-over of 7. What you got there?
Leake is 0-1 with a 3.90 ERA. The Reds are 10-11 all around, 4-6 away. The Braves are 10-11 all around, 4-5 at home, matching records for the most part. Miller is 3-0 with a 2.05 ERA, and I don't have any opinion on that game.
My man Elvin XL said that we converted him to an open parlay junkie.
Good.
Dude, those are the bomb, kid. Open parlays are so dope. And you know what?
Just remember to always close them out though with like don't be greedy closing it out with something
underdog
suspect.
With an underdog.
Yeah,
right. I've done that a couple of times, which I think I'm gonna
fall
back from that.
The one thing about those is you think you could sneak it and throw in a suspect dog or something that makes it pay crazy. And I told you that payout is insane. It generally means it's not happening. All
right. So the next one we got on the ticket is something I'm taking a look at as well. Got my boy Chris Sale on the mound. Not sure what kind of gold chain Mr. T starter kit he's going to be wearing today, but Chris Sale, Chicago White Sox coming into the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota's got Trevor May on the mound. Chicago White Sox. Here's the challenge I have here, though. Dude, minus 160 juice when they're only scoring 3.44 runs a game. That's the problem I'm having with him. I fell back from King Felix the other night because of that. And I'm looking at him here. Now, it is the Twins. The Twins score 3.52 runs a game, but we all know that, Chris Sale has started out pretty good, but he does have times where he does flounder a little bit, and I'm just not sure. I think I like DeGrom better than Chris Sale today, man.
I do.
It just makes more sense. You got DeGrom at home. My boy Rainmaker's telling me to fade Strasburg. Washington is exhausted their bats. I think the Mets are a better play.
Okay.
But I'll get back to you guys on it, all right? Just let Daddy do his homework here. I was going back and forth with Dizzle, just looking at the rosters and the lineups and stuff like that. I found a really good website, guys, for that. I'll send it out to the nation if you guys want it. But what it does is the minute that, I don't know if it's up to the minute, whatever, but if you it shows you all the lineups, all the starting lineups, and you could actually refresh the page throughout the day, and it'll give you, like, let's say the Braves haven't posted their lineup yet. You refresh the page and boom, the Braves pop up. And then, a couple hours later you refresh and then there's K-Sizzle and there's the Twins. You know what I mean? So it's really good information. So you guys got to take a look at that. Next one we got on the ticket, we got the Detroit Tigers. Oh, this is going to be a good matchup here. Detroit Tigers coming into the K-Sizzle Royals. Detroit has got Alfredo Simon on the mound. K-Sizzle's got Danny Duffy. It's pretty much even money all across the board with an under-over of 8. What you got there, brother?
Simon is 4-0 and has been really killing it this year with a 1.65 ERA. The Tigers are 15-7 overall, 7-2 away record, and they're the Royals, who are also tearing it up, are 14-7 overall and a 7-2 home record. Duffy's on the mound for them. He's 1-0 with a 4.15 ERA. I would probably leave this game alone, but if you were gonna maybe lean to the over. But it's. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm an NBA
I'm gonna
expert.
I'm gonna punch AZ Wildcat in real quick. All right,
okay.
Hold on. AZ Wildcat 83, all the way from the desert. What's up, kid?
What's happening, players? How we doing today?
Oh, we're good, man. We're good. We're just trying to finish up this MLB since we've been tearing it up. So if you don't mind, we got one more game to do, and if you want to chime in, feel free.
Don't mind at all. Let's get it.
All right, brother. All right. So the last one I got on the ticket is, let's see, Seattle at Houston. Sorry about that, guys. My voice is a little crazy today. Seattle's got Paxton on the mound. Houston's got Scott Feldman on the mound, with Houston favored as a minus 120 favorite and under over 8.5. What you got there, Dream?
Paxton is 0-2 with a 6.86 awful ERA, and the Mariners are 10-11, 5-4 away. The Astros 14-7, and are having a winning season, like the first I can ever remember. They are 4-5 at home. Fieldman's 2-2 with a 4.81 ERA.
Dream, what are all my critics going to do if I take a minus 110 juice?
I don't know. I heard the critics yesterday, but it was funny to me that my man Total Sports Edge took the Brewers yesterday. They only made them $25. The nasty Brewers only made $25.
Oh, you mean on the plus 125 run line or money line?
Right.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I was like, that's kind of to take the Brewers and only make. I was kind of shocked that that's all that paid.
I know. Well, going to this game, Seattle, Houston, guys. You know what? You could probably tell that I have no opinion since I changed the subject real quick like that. So, we're gonna
What
keep.
happened to Felix yesterday?
Felix, I don't know. We don't do scores anymore, so
Felix was a beast yesterday.
Was he really a beast again?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
4-0. First time starting 4-0 since 2009, I think.
Yeah, I'm okay with not taking him yesterday, though. I'm all right with that. I'm not beating myself up over it. I like the Dodgers better, and look what happened. So they both won.
I was all over the Mariners. Long live the King.
Oh yeah, definitely. The King is the bomb. All right, so We got so just going back to this baseball thing, guys. I really think DeGrom gets the job done. I think so.
Yeah, I'm on DeGrom as well. You might see a little bit of my money in there mixed up. And I also like the no-score first inning. I want to try to stop doing it, but I can't seem to.
Well, if you go 500 on the year, you're going to lose a ton of juice with that. So just keep that in the back of your brain as well.
No,
You
I
gotta
know
pick your
I will,
spots.
but I don't look at it that way. I look at it as I just pounded basketball yesterday, so I'm up tons of money. So I can throw $50 on a no-score first inning.
Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it for 50 and start an open parlay with like 2 more teams?
Good idea. I may do that. That may be the answer to that.
And guys,
but hey, we got
ahead.
my man AZ on. I know Cat's been waiting. We got the horses on the horizon, brother. Only horse that I'm familiar with is Mr. Ed, the talking horse. I don't know if you guys go back that far as I am thinking myself. But yo, let's get into it, Playboy.
Definitely. Right now, I've got the write-up for the Kentucky Oaks, which is Friday's big race with the females. Basically, the Oaks is the female day, and then the Derby is the male day. And with this race, you can tie it into what's called a daily double, and you're basically picking the winner out of the Oaks and the winner out of the Derby, and you got to put that bet in before the Oaks takes off on Friday. I'll have all my Derby write-ups for you guys tomorrow morning. Basically, still just going through them. I've narrowed it down to about 6 horses out of the 20 fields. So basically, I figured we could do this Oaks one today, and then come back on tomorrow and finish up with the Derby, and then we'll go from there. See how it all pans out.
All right, sounds good, man. Sounds good. So, what are you feeling here? Just real quick, just let the audience know because it's been a minute before you called. Before you even do anything, brother, I want to thank you very much for hooking us up with the contact for the DJ in Vegas.
Well, definitely.
That was a huge help, dude. Dream, I think I told you this, but he hooked me up with DJ Do, which DJ Do actually hooked me up with this guy, Manny, that was outstanding in Vegas. And him and I mean, we go back and forth. That dude is awesome, and just big ups to you for helping out the nation with that, brother.
Definitely. Like I said, from the beginning, man, anything I can do to help out.
All right, awesome. That's so great. So, all right, so talk to me about your plays here on the horses.
All right, Kentucky Oaks. Right, Kentucky Oaks. It's a Grade 1 race, so obviously it's the highest race of the graded stakes races for these horses. It's going to be the best of the best for the 3-year-old fillies, which is basically female, and they're going 1 mile and 1/18 on the main track. Main track should call for being just fine, fast. The turf will be firm for all the races as well that day. And I've got this broken down into obvious contenders and live long shots, as well as a toss as well, that you can just pretty much toss that horse out, in my opinion.
Awesome.
So we'll get started with that. Condo Commander is going to be the number 5 horse. Multiple graded stakes winners, won 5 of 6 races, and was the winner of her last 3, and is the co-second choice on the morning line for this race. Basically the co-favorite. She's won all of her races on the lead and is expected to be on the lead here. It appears she won most of her races on easy leads, facing no pressure. With plenty of speed signed here on this race, she'll definitely face that pressure for the first time. How she's going to handle it, I don't think she will very well, so I'm tossing her.
Okay.
Getting rid of the chalk horse there. I'm a Chatterbox is going to be the 8 horse.
I'm feeling her.
It's definitely, hey, you know what? It's one of my contenders, so that's good. Has 4 wins and a 3rd place from 6 races. Undefeated as a 3-year-old in 2015. Coming off of 3 straight stakes victories at fairgrounds, and has been on or near the lead in most of her races, but showed 2 races back that she can come from off the pace. Very versatile, and if she can relax and rate off the pace, she should be a contender here for sure. So I'm throwing her in my exotic, basically doing a 3 horse box for an exacta, and out of those 3 horses, I need 2 of them to come in first, second, and that'll pay.
Okay.
And then that horse will also be added to my daily double for the Derby, which I'll get into at the end of this.
Awesome.
My main pick for this race is going to be Stellar Wind, out of Malibu Moon. Has 3 wins and a 3rd and 4 starts. This will be the 3rd start off a layoff, and she's coming off of 2 impressive graded stakes victories at Santa Anita. Good trainer, good jockey. Like the stamina building 5 and 6 furlong workouts. Pressing style should benefit from a swift pace. I really think Stellar Wind can win this race. I am going to do a daily double with my two main horses, hoping that I'm picking both winners, and it's going to be Stellar Wind and International Star is my top horse right now for the Derby. That ticket right there will cost you $2, and should pay pretty decent.
That's right up the nation's alley. $2.
That's right, dude. And it's a minimum of $2. You can do it for $20 if you want to get gusto with it. However, again, the more horses that you add into any horse bet, the more your bet multiplies and becomes more expensive. So if I took two horses from this race and one horse from the next, it'd be a $4 instead of $2 bet.
Run into the cashier with your $5.
Hey man, I've ran to the cashier with $12 and hit a $6,000 ticket before.
That's what's
nice.
up, yo. That's what's up. I hear you.
Nice.
That's where it's at right there, man.
Yep.
It's all about the good odds.
Can I get
value, so.
Can I get a live line during the 30-second race?
Man, I wish we could, dude. I'd win every single horse race. I can tell within about 30 seconds whether or not my horse is going to do it or not.
Be running up to the counter, be like, "Yo, I want off this horse. I want to get out of it."
Yeah, I'd love to do that. They need to figure out a way to make that shit happen.
Is there a way to get Silver in the race, the Lone Ranger's old horse? He always wrecked everybody.
I'm pretty sure him and Mr. Ed are kicking it in the same place right now.
Silver was faster than a car. The Lone Ranger used to get to the next town in Texas in 2 minutes.
No doubt.
Oh my God! All right, cool. So this race that you were talking about, when can we see it? Like, what networks is it on? How do we watch it?
They'll do NBC Sports will do a bunch of the Kentucky Derby coverage. They do mostly all the Kentucky Derby coverage, and then I think the actual Derby race goes to NBC. The Oaks should be on that on Friday. If it's not, and you have DirecTV, there's a channel called TVG. It's channel 602, and it's all horse racing, and that'll cover it as well.
Awesome.
Your best bet really on these days is to hit an OTB early in the morning, get your bet in, and then get out of there because it's going to be busy.
Oh yeah.
What time is the Oaks race that we're discussing right now?
5:49 Eastern.
Okay, 5:49 Eastern Standard Time, guys.
That's
and
happy hour time.
If you're going to an OTB, don't try to go in at 5:45 to place the bet, because there's going to be a line of 40, 50 people. So
no doubt. So go in your kid's piggy bank and get $5 in quarters out. Run on time.
Hey, I've seen people do it, man.
yeah, no doubt. And there's a lot of big tickets out there, especially when some of the underdogs come through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, my main horse opened up a little bit deeper than I thought he was going to, and I'm loving it. I'm loving his post position for the Derby and his odds. So that should be pretty good if he comes in.
Awesome.
We're going to be feeling that one pretty good. So. And
guys, I want to go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead, buddy.
I just wanted to fill everybody in on how the odds work for horses. So, guys, if you pick like a 10-1 horse, you're not it's different than sports. You're not locked into that 10-1. It depends. The odds can change all the way up to when they start racing. So a 10-1
keep that in mind.
Yeah, a 10-1 can fall down to like a 4-1 by race time. Yep. And you know what? You could be looking at your ticket, be like, "Oh, I killed him. I put $100 on this horse to win him in a Gino," and then you go to the ticket window and it pays $400. So just keep that in the back of your brains, guys. It doesn't, these odds are not fixed on what you initially bet. So keep that in mind.
And that's just American horse racing. If you do any European horse racing, the odds are fixed, and you get it when you place it. So
all right, yeah,
that is something to keep in mind if you ever get the chance to bet any tracks in Europe. You will get it once you place the bet. That is your fixed odd.
All right, awesome. So what else you got on that, brother?
All right, so we got a couple more horses to go through. We got Lovely Maria. She is going to be the 7 horse. 3 wins in 3 seconds and 7 starts. Was second to I'm a Chatterbox, 2 races back at Fairgrounds. Shipped out to Keeneland and won the graded 1 Ashland. She won it going away, so there wasn't really much of a battle for her. Early pace type should be in the first tier just behind Condo Commander. I'd like her to come in, at least hitting the board somewhere. That one's going to be involved in my 3-horse exacta. I'm thinking I'm going to go Stellar Wind, Lovely Maria, and I'm a Chatterbox. Those are my top 3 out of that race. If you wanted to add any live long shots just to help out with your exactas, I do have 3 horses that can possibly come out of nowhere and hit the board. And those include Betty. Has come from way back to win 3 of her last 4, including a grade 3 fantasy at Oaklawn. She drew a line through a race 2 back, as I think she prefers dirt and did not like the turf. If the pace is hot and the pace setters start backing up, she should be running in the stretch. And that's a 20-1 horse right there, so that's definitely good value to throw in there.
Yeah.
Ocean Wave 30-1 and Puka 15-1. Those are both my, or all 3 of those are my live long shots. You can put win bets on them. I wouldn't. I would just include them in an exacta.
Okay, and can you explain to our listeners real quick what an exacta is?
So, in horse racing, you've got win, place, show bets, and that's going to be first, second, third. And then you've got what's called exotics, and that's your exacta, your trifecta, and your superfecta. And in that order, exacta is going to be first and second place, trifecta is going to be first, second, and third place, and then the superfecta is first, second, third, and fourth place. Obviously, they're harder to hit the more you're trying to guess. It's like hitting a parlay with one horse race that lasts about 2 minutes, and you're going to get, first, second, and third. Not very many people do it. Obviously, people do hit trifectas. They pay great. They cost a little bit more to do as well because you've got more horses in your bet. So with an exacta, for instance, we can take 4 horses and put them in an exacta box, which means that out of those 4 horses, as long as 2 of them come in first, second, any order because we boxed it, it's a winning ticket. You can put 10 horses in an exacta box if you really want to pay that much money for a ticket. I wouldn't personally suggest doing that because you're not going to get your money back from unless two huge live long shots come in. You know,
right.
So I tend to not box more than 4 horses in an exacta. That'll cost you $12. Basically, it's your 4 horses. You'll do 4 times 3 times 2, and that comes out to $12 on your dollar bet.
Okay, cool. And we appreciate you, explaining that to the audience because a lot of our guys, probably haven't bet horses yet. So, it's something to take a look at. So it's good to just spread the knowledge and let people know what's up.
Right.
Definitely.
And another thing too, I'll be.
Go ahead.
My bad, dude. I'll be live all day tomorrow and Saturday on my Twitter and everything. So if anyone has questions, you can definitely hit me up. I'm going to be posting my plays for each race about 5 minutes before the races take off. Just because I look at line movement and how much money's coming in on certain horses and what the horses look like during the parade and all that stuff. So it's hard to give you a pick right now and say, okay, that's what I'm going on. And then all of a sudden those horses are having problems in the paddock and the parade, and I would be getting off of them at that point. So,
okay.
And if you guys like what AZ Wildcat is talking about, he is also going to be on Sean Harness's show and also on Jeff Nadeau's show, the Albanian and Sean Harness's show. He's going to also be on those 2 shows as well with his information. So if you like what you're hearing here, you can go over there and listen to him there as well. As this information he's giving out is, my man knows his game, and I like what he's telling us and what he's recommending. So as we want everyone to win, and that's always our effort here, go on over there and listen to him over there as well, guys.
Appreciate that, Dream. And I also, this is all typed up on the computer too, so if anybody really needs this, they want to go back through all my notes, I can smash you an email. Just hit me up on the DM.
That's great, dude. That's great. So, anything else that you'd like to share with the audience, Playboy?
So, I'm probably going to do a $2 exacta on this just because there's good money at the track this weekend. I usually only do a $1, but I'm going to do a $2 exacta box on this Kentucky Oaks, and I'm a chatterbox, Stellar Wind, Lovely Maria, and include Betty. Those are going to be my top 4 horses. It's going to cost me $24 for that bet. However, if it hits, I should estimate it, depending on how much money's in the actual pot, somewhere around $150 for that ticket should pay out. So
that's chatterbox, Stella Winds,
Lovely Maria, and
Lovely Maria. And Booty Betty.
Booty Betty.
I got you, brother.
That's awesome.
And if you want those horses' numbers, Stellar Wind is 12. I'm a Chatterbox is 8. Lovely Maria is 7.
Awesome.
And Include Betty is the 3. Now, interesting
12,
note.
8, 7, 3. Gotcha.
Stellar Wind is my main horse for this race. You can put a win bet on it too. I'm going to, but my main horse that I've been following for the Derby, and I'll break into that for just a couple quick seconds, is International Star. I've been following him all year. He finished with the most points out of all the prep races. He's under the wire. People really aren't talking about him. Everybody's on the Bob Baffert horse, and I'm really loving it. I anticipated he'd open up at 15-1. He opened up at 20-1. He's the 12 horse. This horse is the 12 horse. Just for some superstition in horse racing, because that shit happens all the time. I will be taking a daily double with Stellar Wind and International Star by themselves, and probably doing it for $10.
Sweet, man, sweet. You know, I like it, man, because you don't got to put a lot of money up to make some money here. So
yeah, you really don't, dude. And that's another thing too with this weekend being as busy it is. There's going to be, I mean, you're going to see odds that you would never really see during horse racing, just because there's so many people there picking favorite numbers and colors and crazy names and all this other stuff that they really don't know what they're doing. So this is the time for real horse players to really kind of take advantage of that and get their money.
Absolutely. I never thought about that, man.
Yeah,
you got all this money coming in on all these, people playing numbers. And like you said, I like the horse names, so I'm going to bet them. You know what I mean? So you guys could really clean up, I would think, with that.
Yeah, we call it drunk money, and we love it.
Oh, good deal. Good deal. All right, man. Guys, this is my man, AZ Wildcat 83. You are on Twitter, man. So just tell everybody where to find you. And, we're at the 10 o'clock hour. We got another interview that we need to do later on today. So, bro, we really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, I appreciate you guys having me on again, dude. Again, I love the show. Love what you guys are doing to help out the community. So let's keep it up and cash some tickets. I'm AZWildcat_83. Hit me up if I'm not following you back. Just hit me with a quick message to do so, and then I will do that, and we can chat it up.
Sounds good.
Do you have a website, brother?
I don't have a website for write-ups and stuff yet. I'm planning on building one. Just haven't really done it yet.
Okay. And once again, guys, as I said earlier, he's also going to be on Sean Hornets' show, and he's also going to be on Jeff Nadeau and the Albanian. He's on those two shows as well. If you guys like what you heard here, go seek him out there. You can DM him up. He'll tell you what times and when he's going to be on as well, and you can get with that.
Yep. And then am I back on with you guys for a couple minutes tomorrow to go over Derby stuff?
Yeah, you got to now, player.
Okay. Cool, man. I've been working on this for a solid 4 or 5 months, so it's.
You remember? I know you have, because you and I talked, and that's why I sent out I put out a APB on you to the nation, because I'm like,
I saw that.
Wait a minute, I talked to this guy. He told me he had me when the horses come, and now I don't remember who it was, so I put the APB out for you. So I'm excited, man. I can't wait to have you in tomorrow, because I'm not on Saturday, so this is like my contribution to the nation as far as the Kentucky Derby is concerned, as I'm also going to give them the winner of the fight, as Money Mayweather is going to go ham.
All right. You're on Mayweather. I might be on Pacquiao, but it's still just going to be a dance-off for the first 6-7 rounds anyway.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. My, you know what? Somebody hit me up. I think it was my boy Sebastian. He told me to take a look at the over 11 and a half.
I saw that.
I love that, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely going to go to decision. It's definitely going to decision. They got too much money spent on tickets and other stuff to keep the people in the building. It's going to go to decision. It's rigged.
I don't know, man. I think. All right. Well, we'll see. We will see.
We will see.
I'm gonna give out my last gas tomorrow. I got a feeling about something. I'll discuss it tomorrow. But hey, I loved having you on today. I am actually gonna play the horses today, as I do have $2 on me. So I am gonna get. I'm gonna
get involved. This race is tomorrow, so don't be going and playing the wrong race.
No way. I know. I know the Oaks. I'm going and I'm saying I need the Kentucky Oaks. I'm taking Chatterbox, Stella Wins, Lovely Maria, and Betty to 12, 8, 7, and 3. I got it. Play. I'm on.
All right. Exact to box. Make sure you say exact to box.
All right.
No, I got. Unfortunately, I happen to be a gambling degenerate. I know how to play all types of. There's not no gambling that I don't know how to do, including horses and dogs.
I feel you.
I even know how to play the dogs. And remember Highlight?
Yeah, Highlight was dope, dude.
Trust me, your boy been gambling for a long time.
No doubt, that's legit.
All right, brother. You have a good one, man. Thank you so much.
All right, guys.
We'll
Thank you, everyone.
Tomorrow, AZ.
You got it, man. I'll hit you up in the morning.
Take care.
Thanks.
Take care.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right, Dream. So, stellar information, dude. You gotta love somebody that really, puts that much time into it. You know what I mean?
I do. That's why I had him on. I hit him up. He had told me about it a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like over a month ago. He said, "I got you guys when it comes to the horses." I'm like, okay. And then I couldn't remember because I'm like, I got to get some horse guys on the show, and I couldn't remember who it was. I mean, I know we have Fan 8, but the only other I didn't think of anybody else, and I put the APB out on him, and sure enough, somebody hit me up and said, "Yo, isn't it AZ?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah," I hit him up, and he just came on. So hey, big ups to him, and thank you very much for coming on our show this morning and giving us that information. Hey guys, you got $2-3 on you? Go out there and give it a shot.
Go get it, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can play that everywhere. You don't have to go to. I mean, there's, because I think horse racing is legal everywhere in the world. So I think there's also spots that you can play right from your house on that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So take a look at your laws in your respective areas where you live. I mean, we do have fans in 179 countries, so feel free to do it, man. And just remember that it's going to last about 30 seconds.
It's like the no score first inning.
Yes.
It's like the ultimate junkie bet.
Yes, exactly. All right.
I love going to the track. The old guys being there, they had a mad tickets, cigars, walking around.
Yeah, I know.
Sit with some of them cats and kick it, and they give you some information. But, yeah, let's get ready to get out of here, player.
All right. Sounds good, man. All right, guys. So, as far as hockey is concerned, what you got for plays, dude? You got hockey tonight?
Hockey, we're taking the Rangers. We can take it. If you guys don't mind the juice, take them just minus the 165, which I don't mind. But I know some of you still. If you do mind the juice, leave the parlay open with 2 spots. I want to tell you to take the Bulls, but I can't. Leave it open for 2 spots. I'm leaning Bulls. Guys, listen, if you made a lot of money the last couple of days, if you're up a whole lot, all right? Throw a couple of bucks on the Bulls. I think the Bulls are going to win. Throw a couple of bucks on. Don't go crazy. We're talking like a $25, $30 bet, just to, make the game interesting probably for yourself. You're going to do it anyway. I already know it, but throw a couple of bucks on them. I like the Bulls today, and I'm also with Hatter. I like the Mets. I think I'm going to try to no-score first inning. If you want to parlay all that nonsense together, you could do that too. You could take the Rangers money line, the Mets money line, and the Bulls money line. It probably pays very nicely. Hey, maybe I give you a gym there. We'll see. I'm not big on it. Like $10, guys, $25 at the most. If you want a lot of money, we're not trying to give it back. We got plenty of stuff coming up, so relax.
Yes. So as far as baseball, I'm taking Jacob deGrom and the New York Mets minus 110 to win 100. That's what it is. But it's actually going to close out a parlay, guys. So it's going to make my parlay pay crazy. So I'm going to take a look at that, and I'm really considering going to game with you, Dream. So let's talk about that later on and go from there. So
okay,
that's what I'm looking at. I
might have jumped out the window with that, as I saw my wife in the background giving me like the look.
The Dream loves to make plans and then cancel last minute. He's notorious for that.
Friday though. You and I already got plans for Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna do. You and I will talk about that. But we got Friday and Saturday to get together, and we'll have the conversation. So that's gonna do it, guys. That's gonna do it for our show today, man. I thought it was stellar information, brother.
Very good information. We were all over the place. We came off a beautiful winning night. The energy was dope. And, hey, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's show, and I hope you guys can get out there and make a little money and be careful. I want to say big ups, too. Beyond the Bets, AZ Wildcat 83 for the stellar performance and coming on, and we will talk to him again tomorrow. My man Betting the Dream is out there, and he is running a contest, so get with him. He has some kind of contest going on as far as cappers are concerned or gamblers are concerned. If you guys want to get involved, get with him. As he's running that contest. Mr. Solutions is out there. Key West SD is out there. My man Dank. Go easy with the Clippers tonight, player. I know you still think they're going to win. Go easy with the Clippers. That's my boy right there. Cash Action Bets, Vegas Girl 92661. Hey, honey, we cashed last night and glad to see you made a couple of bucks back. Deeks Picks is out there as well. My man Joey Stargazy is out there. Nicholas J, Sin City Maverick, Rick Lopez, Slick Rick, the ruler. What's happening? Alejandro Yeps, G Rose, my man James, Clown Man Swaggin. What's going on, player? Winning Picks, Direct Sports Solution, Philly Picks, Ship at 82. Jonesy's out there, Almighty Kev, the champ, Total Sports Edge, Tip Talker, Empire Super Sports, Randy Lockhart, The Kid, Randomly Unpredictable, The Hockey Immortal, Target, my man Herbs, Smokey Rodriguez, and so many more. Guys, we are the SBTV Nation, and we are the SBTV biggest show in the world. As you guys know, we are trying to constantly put a few dollars in your pocket. We are looking out for the little guy as only we know how to. James Harrelson, I see you out there as well. Guys, thank you for all your support. As always, I am the dream. Always remember who you're with and make the most of each and every day, because you cannot get this time back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, guys, taking a look at this, just seeing what Dr. Dan is on today. I think he said he hates the card today. Dude, Dizzle only has one play today.
No way.
Astros. He's on the Astros.
No way.
Yeah, man, one play. I'm surprised I got to find out why he doesn't like DeGrom, man.
Uh-oh. Could be some issues.
I don't think there is issues, but I'm just saying. All right, guys. So as the Dream said, we are the biggest show in the world. We love what we do 7 days a week, 9 a.m. in the mornings, 10 o'clock on the weekends. We're having an absolute blast. We've got a big weekend coming up. We've got a big interview coming up with John Avello from the Win Sports Book. He's the big boss out there, the manager. Looking forward to getting him on and then playing the interview tomorrow on the show. We're going to have a lot of good questions for him, guys. If you have any questions that you'd like us to ask somebody like that, please hit us up, and we'd be more than happy to do that, as long as it's appropriate for the show. So, we love you to death. Go out there. Go easy. Do your own homework, bet your own plays, and get that money. Take care.